So I went ahead and picked up a knife I've been wanting for a very long time. You could say is a dream of mine. Picked up the Dirac Delta. Particularly, I really like the natural clear with the Apocalyptic and serrations. I've always liked this knife. Always wanted one, and now I have one. So let's go ahead and check it out. First, the box. Standard Microtech box, as always. More information about the knife. Just like always, you have your OTF pamphlet, product manual, care guide, blade and barb, sticker, and warranty information. And finally, the meat and potatoes, the knife. Inspected by, wrapped in plastic, as always, as always. This is the Dirac Delta. Double action, partial serrated OTF. It's a very large knife. It's a very beautiful knife, and I've wanted one for a long time. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So this is a fully ambidextrous design from Microtech, one of their few full ambi designs that they have. I want to say it's Gen 4, just because of how smooth it is. I could be completely wrong, but it feels smooth like there are dual fuel actions. There's something about that button. It's lower profile, as in it's not as tall, but it's very wide. It's very grippy, but it's very comfortable. I really love the button, the X button on this model in particular. I think that's the smoothest Microtech I've ever felt. It's not the easiest throwing, not compared to things like the Hero 2 Mini or the UTX 85, but it's just the smoothest. Not the softest, but the smoothest. I really, really love that natural clear aluminum. It is beautiful. This thing almost looks like a mini sword. I love symmetrical designs in knives. They're very uncommon, just because, you know, usually with your folders or your fixed blades, it's not practical to have a symmetrical design. So having something symmetrical is just, it's very pleasing to the eye. I like it. I like the partial serrations. No cut test this time, unfortunately, guys, because I am in a not at home. I'm on vacation, so no cut test, unfortunately, but we will eventually get to one. Tri screws, you know, the Microtech proprietary screw. It is a beefy knife. It is a large knife. I've got large hands, and this thing is just a monster of a knife. But I like it, and I wanted something monstrous and but elegant, and I think it is both of those things. It is stupid sharp, even though we're not running a cut test just because of the location. I can promise you it is very, very stupid sharp. I love that apocalyptic blade finish. I mean, it is gorgeous. It contrasts well. It's kind of got the two-tone with the satin kind of highlights, the apocalyptic finish, and then that natural clear aluminum handle. I mean, that is a beautiful knife. And like I said, it's just so smooth. I mean, that's one of the smoothest knives I've ever handled. These aren't very popular, and I think one reason is the size. I think if someone wants the biggest Microtech they can get, they're getting a Combat Troodon, or otherwise they're going with an Ultratech or something smaller. I think that's one reason. Another reason, just because it is ambidextrous and you open it here instead of, say, right here with the traditional OTF. I think it's just not a natural manual of arms to a lot of people that are familiar with regular knives or even OTFs. It's kind of a different manual of arms, so I think that's one of the reasons they're not very popular. They're, like I said, they're hefty, they're large, very long knife. I mean, that thing will bottom out of pocket for sure. But no doubt it is overbuilt. It is massive. M390 blade steel. That Apocalyptic finish is really cool because it's roughed up so that if you scratch the blade, it'll actually blend right into the finish, which is kind of cool. I think this is one of the better OTF designs I've ever held. I've handled and messed with countless OTF knives, and the design of this one, the symmetry, how smooth the action is, and how flat it is overall. I mean, it's a big knife, don't get me wrong. It's very long, and it's wide this way, but the way it sits in your pocket, it doesn't take up much room. I know a lot of people say this button rubs against the inner liner of the pocket, and it can wear down your pockets over time. I think that's a non-issue. I think if you're wearing quality pants, you know, it wouldn't really be that big of a deal. It's not, you know, excessively aggressive or anything, or protruding anything too crazy. I think if a regular OTF isn't tearing up your pockets, I don't see why this one would. But fantastic, fantastic design. Like I said, once you do deploy it, it ain't nothing to rotate your wrist or even rotate it in your hand. But it is a little unfamiliar, I think, to a lot of people, which is one reason it's not very popular. And it is a very beefy knife, so I do understand. You know, a lot of people try to hit the perfect minimalist mark, and this is not that. But it is very nice, and definitely will be in my pocket. Well, I appreciate you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. If you're in Pigeon Forge, check out Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Otherwise, the best place to buy Microtechs is NC Blade. I'm not sponsored by them in any way, but they are just the best. Go check them out. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Peace.